The Nigerian Civil War, also known as the Biafran War, was not just a clash of armies, but a slow, grinding fracture of people, memory, and identity. To understand it deeply, it helps to step into the lives of those who lived through it. When the sky turned silent, in 1966, in the eastern town of Nsukka, a young schoolteacher named Chinedu noticed something strange. The marketplace had grown quieter. Not empty, but cautious. Conversations dropped to whispers when strangers passed. Radio stayed on longer than usual. Nigeria was barely 6 years independent, but unity already felt fragile. After a series of military coups and ethnic killings, especially against the Igbo people in northern Nigeria, fear began to harden into something more permanent. Families returned east with stories too heavy to carry, trains arriving with bodies, homes abandoned overnight, neighbors turning into threats. Chinedu's brother came back from Kano with nothing but a torn shirt and silence. The declaration. By May 1967, the eastern region, led by Colonel Chukwuemeka Odumogu Ojukwu, declared independence as the Republic of Biafra. To many in the east, it felt like survival. To the Nigerian government, under General Yakubu Gowon, it was rebellion, war. Followed almost immediately, war without distance. At first, Chinedu thought the war would be brief. Many did, but modern war came not just with guns, it came with hunger. Federal forces surrounded Biafra, cutting off food and supplies. What followed became one of the most devastating humanitarian crises of the 20th century. Starvation was used as a weapon. Children's bellies swelled from kwashiorkor. Mothers traded heirlooms for handfuls of gari. Relief planes flew at night, risking attack, dropping food into darkened airstrips. Chinedu stopped teaching. There were no students left, only children too weak to sit upright. The sound of survival. Bombers became a part of daily life. At first, people ran at the sound. Later, they learned to listen, really listen. The difference between a distant hum and a descending scream could mean life or death. Villages adapted. Schools became bunkers. Churches became hospitals. Stories became distractions from hunger. Despite everything, life refused to disappear completely. Weddings still happened, quietly. Songs were still sung, softly. Hope survived in fragments. The end, without victory. By January 1970, Biafra collapsed. There was no dramatic final battle, just exhaustion. Starvation had done what bullets could not. Ojukwu fled. His deputy surrendered. General Gowon declared, "No victor, no vanquished." But for people like Chinedu, that phrase felt hollow. The war had taken his brother, his students, and years of his life. Reintegration was difficult. Igbo people faced economic hardship. Bank accounts reduced to a flat £20 regardless of previous savings. Trust between communities did not rebuild overnight. What remains? The Nigerian Civil War left more than 1 to 3 million people dead, many from starvation. But its deeper scars were invisible, a lingering sense of injustice, ethnic tensions that never fully disappeared, a collective memory shaped by silence and survival. Chinedu eventually returned to teaching. On the first day back, he wrote a single sentence on the board: "History is not just what happened, it is what we remember. And what we choose to forget."